welcome everyone to 10th October here. Another beautiful session for the New York streams. And today we have an interesting scenario. Today we have the USD bank holiday. I have market fluidity, but I still have no access. I emailed, but no response. Send an email to sales@marketfluidity.com. And by the end of today, for the New York session, you're going to get more confirmations. So today we're going to take things very, very light. Let's take a look at forexfactory.com to set our trading right, because we might be able to get some trades. All right. So we have USD holiday, we have CAD holiday, pound is still open, gold, like I'm not really expecting a lot of volume here today. But here's what I do know. Here's what I do know about bank holidays and the days after the bank holidays. So basically, when we have bank holidays, there's obviously no volume. It's very low volume here, But what happens after those days is when a lot of volume comes into the market. After that day, Raja's trading one session, go to trading all sessions, just trade one session. Your live isn't loading for some reason, maybe check your internet connection or check up with the Indian government. Maybe they must have banned my stream over there since Forex is already banned over there. Good morning, good morning. Hope you had a nice weekend. Would you be able to break down your gold trade you took earlier with impulse entry? Yeah, Jake, I did it on my Twitter. It was very, very simple. First attempt was right here when candle broke the low. Price went in about 7 pip profits, came back, and I closed it at break even. And then I gave my trade a second chance right here. Once this candle broke the low, price went down, got about like 22, 23 pips, closed that in profits, and price continued to move down further. But it is what it is. So yeah. Why was there volume for gold since today is a US bank holiday? Well, Mr. Hisham, you got to understand is one thing. And this is what I've been asked like a lot of times. Why did gold move even though we had bank holiday? It's because during the London session, my dear friends, my innocent traders, during the London session, the US is already closed. The US is closed anyway during the London session, right? So the volume comes in from the London Open. Does that make sense to you? Does it? Because the US is already closed at London session anyway at any given normal day, So we will see a change in volume during the New York session because, it's a bank holiday. India Forex isn't banned in India, dude. I was just joking. When do you let your runners run, and why you didn't even let a runner run on your last trade? Because this was my first trade of the week. Whenever I have my first trade of the week, I very rarely let my runners run, because it was my first trade of the week. So that's the reason why. Yeah, so let's do some breakdowns here, right? Let's take a look at pound yen here. Let's do some breakdowns. Obviously, pound yen is in a problem zone here because we're just consolidating. So let's take a look at, actually first, let's take a look at how this week is going to progress. So Monday, we have bank holiday. Rest, we'll see how the day goes. Probably there's going to be less volume here. Now, looking at from Tuesday we have, should also be pretty clean day here on Tuesday. But I am expecting, like, if pound yen consolidates the whole day today, if gold consolidates for the whole day today, there's going to be a lot of volume pumped in on Tuesday. That's what I'm expecting. So we're going to, keep an eye on that. Wednesday, we have nothing. We have PPI. It is what it is. Some news for pound yen. So no major news happening. On Thursday, we have CPI. CPI has always been a very high volume news event all the time. They're looking at a lower number, which means that there's been a very small change in the goods of prices. So that's we're going to take a look at on Thursday. Friday, we have core retail sales data, so we'll see what happens. So either way, there's no news events happening for this week, which may move the market a lot, except for the CPI. That's about it. I can't log in my Android on MT5 and I use Dominion Markets. Well, that's not a Dominion Markets problem. That's your problem at your end right there. So you should be able to log into your computer. If you can, then there's a problem at your end, buddy. The last week's London session was a blessing, and I can only trade NY session because of my job. Yeah, sometimes things are just like that, and we can't do anything about it. So let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame on pound yen. Looking at the 4-hour, we did come down, and we're rejecting around 160, 600 at this point. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, we're basically consolidating. We have a support formed. We have a resistance formed right here. So if we zoom in here a little bit, this is a 73 pip range at this time. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. On the 30-minute, we can basically bring the support down towards 166.50. And if we take a look at the resistance at 161.500, there's another resistance, like 17 pips away. So maybe this is going to be a better area to watch out for price to break, because if we do break above 161.600 or 161.700, then we got a clean range for price to continue going up towards 160.360. So this is a range where I wouldn't want to necessarily do anything other than price breaking below 160.580. If we can break below 160.580, looking to the left-hand side, I would say maybe there's a tradable range till 160, 300, like 30 pips away. Maybe that could be a possibility, like 30 pips away. So yeah, we'll see. Right now, we're just consolidating at the point. Putin attacks Zelensky office. Okay. Are you trading on bank holiday today? Nope. Show your biceps? Nope. Is it temporary that the New York is not performing good for price action traders? Yeah. Yep, sometimes, that happens. I thought you were off. I saw your Twitter in the morning. Well, it doesn't mean... What did I say on my Twitter? Did I say that there's going to be no live streams? No, I didn't. Which way you advise to transfer money to Pakistan? Local bank account. Are you going to stream CPI? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Now, let's take a look at gold over here now. Looking at gold, price has been coming down. We're correcting this move we had from last week, right? Awesome. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour has been continuously pushing down. And if you look to the left-hand side, we still have some clean candle till, 1674, which is 50 pips away. So now we got to understand, is there a possibility that price could continue to push down, or is there a possibility we can have some sort of a retracement since we've had this continuous move down during Asian session in pre-London? Let's take a look on the 30-minute here. Now looking at the 30-minute, we have some more information. We have a potential support being formed. I mean, we still got about 15 minutes left for the candle to close. Let's take a peek into the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, it's just tough. Very tough today. Very, very, very tough today. No tradable ranges. I mean, even if you do break above this minor resistance, which is going to be forcing a trade, again, anything above 1680 would be a forcing a trade, because the range is like 26 pips, I mean, it's just going to be forcing a trade. Maybe above 1684 may get something, 43 pips, but still, trying to trade today, trying to force a trade today would be complete asinine decision that you could make today. What do you have to say to a person who, it just depends. Are you going to like my answer or not? Anyway, what do you have to say to a person who had the right bias but couldn't tolerate the drawdown when it moved in the opposite direction before it moved in the right direction? Well, I think you lack confidence. I also think that you did not see your trade pull through. I also think that your risk was way too much, which is why you got afraid of the drawdown. And the solution I have to your complaint over here would be that whenever you're getting afraid of a drawdown, or whenever you think price is going in a bigger drawdown than you expected it to go, close 90% of the position and leave the rest running. That's my biggest solution to your confidence issue, because the more you can let your positions run and the more you experience those positions going to profits, the more you're going to be okay with that running towards profits. And maybe down the line you're going to say, okay, you know what, maybe I'm not going to close 90%. Maybe at this time, since I'm in a drawdown and I do believe price will go to my take profit or to your level or to the price you anticipated it to go, maybe you're going to close 50%, or maybe you're going to let the whole thing run and just absorb the drawdown. But that's going to happen step by step. Let's take a look at this chart here by Sahil Qureshi. You have a sell on gold. Mentor, is this a good impulse entry? That's exactly what I took earlier on. So yes. What's your opinion about smart money concept trading strategy? I don't think there's a thing called smart money concept trading strategy because we haven't seen any results of smart money trading. We haven't seen any results. We don't have any data to prove that smart money concepts work except for a theoretical, like, hypnosis people have written online. That's the only thing we have, I mean, other than that, there's no legitimate or substantiated evidence that we could say that, oh, there's smart money concepts. So this whole $5,000 account that I'm trading this based on the smart Raja concepts, because I think smart Raja concepts is hilarious. But the SRC smart Raja concepts are going to be revealed after the $5,000 account gets to $10,000 or $15,000. So then we'll see what happens after that. Any Black Friday deals for Magic Keys? Yes. Let's take a look at this chart here. This is gold broke support, close below, enter trade, close 75% at 10 pips. Beautiful. Very well done. Are you looking for buys on GJ with the hawkish BOE last week? No, I'm not looking at buys on GJ. What I'm going to look at is maybe, see, here's the thing. If you're looking for buys on GJ, you have to identify those, the probability of buys, right? So if we take a look at anything above 161, 100, this is a 30 pip range. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Above this area, still going to be forcing a trade, but I would say maybe wait for price to break above this whole range and maybe break above 161, 640 for price to continue going up. That's going to be a much better idea. The Rawalpindi meetup is going to be on the 15th October. 15th October. The majority of prop firm traders trade smart money concepts, even if the guy who teaches them doesn't show any proof of it, doesn't mean it doesn't work. There are hundreds and thousands of people that are profitable with it. Okay, name 5 of them. Name 5 of them, and and then let's see if they have some sort of, like, if they can say, okay, Mr. Raja Banks, you talk a lot of shit about smart money concepts. Here's our proof. Here's our, here's all the trades we've taken on smart money concepts, and this is the explanation of each profitable trade taken based on smart money concepts. Of course there are people, but maybe no one has come forward yet. So I do believe smart money concepts. This is my whole thing about smart money concepts, right? They claim that they trade based on where banks and institutions trade, right? How do banks tell you where they trade? Do banks tell you, hey, Mr. Smart Money Concept Trader who spent some money on the course, we are long on gold from 1800, or we are short on gold from 1683. The banks don't trade price action. Banks don't trade MetaTrader. They don't do that. Not to hedge fund. Hedge funds and banks and institutions don't sit in front of MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4 or even cTrader and say that, oh, okay, we're going to take a buy over here or we're going to take a sell over here. No one knows that. Hana Forex, no. Last I heard is on ICT. Omar Aghdad, I don't know. Omar Aghdad hasn't even shown any proof. Never ever. Richard Merton, no idea. Well, I don't know, man. You have to show some proof, man. You have to show some proof. I know Omar Agag. Omar Agag is someone who just talks a lot of shit about me on Twitter. That's all his tweets are. But the bottom line is the banks will never tell retard retail traders, which are all of us. We are all retard retail traders, basically, right? The banks will never tell us where they trade. That's the bottom line. You can say whatever you want to say, but banks never tell us where they trade. So all the smart money concepts about banks telling you where they trade is just asinine concept to me. Are you gonna rage this year for Diwali? I don't do Diwali. In the second trade in London session, after you entered 15-minute candle close without bottom wick, no, this was based on a 30-minute candle. This was only based on a 30-minute candle breaking the low, and that's where I took my impulse entries, and that's about it. Oh, Kieran. Kieran is the troll. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. All right, we're gonna ignore all comments from Kieran. I did look into smart money concept, and my conclusion is basically a fancy name for support resistance. Yes, so is the smart Raja concepts. It's a fancy name for support resistance. Okay. Okay. I've been making consistent profit for 6 months trading with mechanical systems, but you said price action traders make money. Is it that I was being lucky? I don't know if you're being lucky or not. I think you need to take a look at all your winning trades and really kind of like explain to yourself what was happening during those trades. How's the feedback profitability of the people that attend the in-person boot camp? I would say maybe 40% are profitable. The people who they attend the in-person boot camps, 40% are very, very profitable, insanely profitable actually. My mentor, do you trade key level rejections? No, I don't. I look at price action. If price comes up to a key level rejection, I'm gonna tally that with the technical level, or from a technical analysis, and then I'm gonna make up my mind if it's gonna get rejected or not. All right, let's take a look at this chart by Abdullah. Impulse sells when the candle breaks the low right here. Then what's happening right here? What's happening right here? Why do you have impulse sells over here and you have a sell over here? I don't understand. I'm confused. So the 30-minute candle is about to close in 6 minutes. We're also breaking the low right here for price to continue pushing down. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, we do have a range which is 50 pips till 1674. So I guess I'm going to wait for it to see how the 30-minute candle closes over here. How can I buy my magic keys with commissions on Dominion Markets? So if you are on Dominion Markets and your commissions are up to $165, send an email to incentives@dominionmarkets.com. What's the difference between market fluidity and your boot camps? Boot camps is like in person, way, way better than the online. In person is always better. I want to ship you a present for Christmas. How do I do it? I don't know, maybe, send us an email at rakeel@theforexfamily.com and then we'll set it up. Raja, my friend LJ, and I detailed your car here in Canada. Oh, yes. Yes. The Dodge Durango. The SRT. Yeah, I remember that. What time frame should I use when I'm looking for 15 to 20 pips on gold? 30 to 15-minute time frame, 1-hour time frame. Do analysis on the 4-hour. We're looking at it right now. The 30-minute candle is about to close in 4 minutes. So we're going to see whether the next 30-minute candle can wick up and then continue pushing down. Who is better, Magic Key hard or the software? I think the hard is much better. Which place is there going to be the ISB meetup? Which place, and is there any registration? Is there any registration? The registration is closed. The registration opened yesterday. We originally had room for 40 people, but then there were so many people registered that we increased it to 60 people. Around 250 people registered, but only 60 people can attend. It was opened yesterday. It's closed now. So it was only open for about a few hours. If you missed it, you missed it. And also, if you missed it, then you're basically not following me as much as you should be. I was planning to buy the Australia boot camp, but since there's boot camp in Malaysia, Singapore, I'll join that instead. Can't wait for March 2023. Thank you. You're welcome. But hey, also, that's not been announced yet. Yeah, so we'll see. Your live stream's helping a lot. I now see small profits and consistency. I now only take 2 trades a day. I struggle to accept losses, but now it's part of the game. Very nicely done. Let's take a look at this US30. Thank you, man. I'm doing well. Mr. Raza. Mr. Raza, you're taking a sell in this range after a potential fake out, I guess. That's what I can see right here. Resistance, price broke up, coming down. I wouldn't take this trade. I'd probably wait for this support to break or price to break above to take a buy. That's, me. me personally. And as we're waiting for the 30-minute candle to close, look at this rejection right here. Closing back in the range. I hope I get mail to come to Rawalpindi. कैसर भट्ट साहब आप चूज हो गए हो क्योंकि first come first serve basis था तो जी हाँ. All right, your JPY 15 pip price closed below support. Well done. Impulse entry, beautiful. Very nice. Very nicely done. On the last chart, you just showed us US 30. Wasn't it clean candles to the left? Yeah, but you know, it's in a consolidation area. It's in a consolidation area. It's also the US holiday. So maybe be careful. Maybe be careful. All right, let's take a look over here. US markets closed today or not? Man, just leave the stream. What do you mean? US markets closed or not today? Damn! I'll post the result as well if I did not go the way I want. Manage the risk. Thank you, dear Raja. Thank you. There's multiple bank holidays, including US and IMF meeting. Does it affect volume? Yes, volume is going to be low today. Extreme Gaming. Extreme Gaming, I don't know what your name is. Don't know. And he just asked, Sir, मैं choose हो गया हूँ? यार मुझे आपका नाम ही नहीं पता. मुझे क्या पता आप choose हो या नहीं होए? अजीब जाहिल कौम है. पता नहीं किधर से आ जाते हैं ये लोग. पता नहीं क्या चक्कर है यार इन लोगों का. निक नेम रखा हुआ सर मैं चूज हो गया हूँ. मुझे क्या पता, मुझे इल्हाम होना है. कोई वही नाजिल होनी है कि जी एक्सट्रीम गेमिंग का नाम ये है. अजीब, पता नहीं किधर से कौम उठ के आती है इधर से यार. Alright. Raja, is it? It's okay. Slowly with experience, they will understand. The best indicator? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I was just roasting somebody. Yeah, I mean, averaging 0.5% a day. Should I focus on reducing losses or improving gains? I think you're averaging 0.75% a day, which is absolutely amazing. I think you should stick to that. You know, stick to 0.75% a day. Just stick to that. You know, because if you look right here, today I made, you know, $160. Well, sorry, I lied here. Let's do today minus commissions. I made around $141 here today. You know, so I'm okay with that. Now the 1 hour candle has closed. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour candle has closed below this area. Looking to the left hand side, looking at the 30-minute. Yeah, we still have this support right here. So we'll need price to close below this. Yeah, we'll need price to close below this area because this is a considerable support. So we'll have to wait. What prop firm can you recommend me? I've partnered with FXM Funding that give, you know, salaries. They give salaries to live traders every month. So, you know, I mean, if you're a consistent trader, only if you're a consistent trader, only then a prop firm is going to work out for you. Someone donated $5 here with a question. Is Wyckoff semantics worth it? If you want my honest opinion, I tried to learn Wyckoff method, and for me, Wyckoff was extremely complicated, so I stopped learning that. Since using, I'm up $1,000 on my $500 account, just testing trading with different markets. But what about the longevity? Oh, nice. Hey man, if you're up $1,000 on $500 account, then I guess it's working for you. That's beautiful. Would love to meet you in Sydney. Will you let us know where you're going to be? Yes. So in Sydney, we're going to have a meetup. I'm going to be there on Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to have meetups. So yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. How do we know we are consistent? If you're withdrawing consistently, obviously. Any plan for Dubai Bootcamp? Yes, Dubai Bootcamp, we are planning in December. This is going to be on the 16th, 17th, and 18th December. 16th to 18th December. Do you know where in Sydney? No, I don't know where in Sydney. I don't know jack shit about Sydney. I don't know nothing about Sydney. All I know is we're having a boot camp there. How about Perth? No, it's already planned for Sydney. Can you kindly explain risk management? It's on my YouTube channel. When you come into UK, please, probably in the summertime, what could be a 4-hour strategy for full-time workers that can check charts every 4 hours? Okay, so I'm going to break down this valuable information for you for people who don't have time to day trade, right? And if you only have time for the 4-hour session. So I'm going to break this down here for you. And this is going to be one of the main components of the SRC, which is the Smart Raja, concepts, right? This is going to be the main component of that. So take a look at this. Well, one of the main components. So let's say you have the daily, a daily candle right here. How many 4-hour candles are in the daily candle? How many 4-hour candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 6. We have 6 4-hour candles in the daily candles, right? Now, what you got to look at is, I'm just going to give you a hint right now. Just is this is just going to be a hint because I don't want to give everything out, right? I'm just going to give you a hint. This is the Asian session right here, right? Asian session. This is sort of like your, low volume session. This is your pre-London session. This is your pre-New York session. This is your New York session. And this is your, New York close. So this is where you have volume, pre-London volume. This is your, your London Open, pre-New York volume. And this is your New York Open volume, right? If you have a day job, you got to choose one because here's the thing. Every 4-hour candle is going to fall into a volume time frame. So that means is that every 4-hour candle that falls into a session is going to have some sort of a volume in it. So that's what you got to choose. You got to look at the 4-hour candles and you got to see which 4-hour candles falls in which session, and then how many times out of the week that 4-hour candle is a big candle, because big candles means a lot of volume. And then you got to break it down to the 1-hour time frame and see what's going on. Gold down. Well, you can't just say gold down. You got to give some more information on it. Hi, Baba Raja. What does boot camp include? Live trading, or what are the stuff that you do in the boot camp? Boot camp is basically an in-person course where I'm there and the students are there, and it's like a one-on-one thing for 3 days. So for 3 days, we go over all the concepts, everything. You can ask questions. We do detailed analysis. We do detailed discussions, and I think it's extremely, extremely, extremely well thought of. How much does the boot camp cost? Man, anything. Like, the Miami one was $2,000. Australia one is like around 2,200 Australian dollars. So yeah. Roger doesn't know he's a Wyckoff trader. He waits for phase E breakout and commitment confirmation in trading range leading to mark up down scenario. Yeah, see those terms right there about I waiting for phase E breakout, commitment confirmation in trading range leading to markup and breakdown scenario. Buddy, 90% of the people, they don't even know what pair I'm trading over here. And you think I'm going to start, going over some Wyckoff where I'm waiting for phase E breakout, commitment confirmation leading to markup and down scenario? People are going to get confused. Half the population can't even press the buy or the sell button. How do you expect them to learn about this phase E, phase B, confirmation? Bro, this is rocket science, and I'm not that smart to understand this rocket science. So I stick to just simple things. I stick to simple things. That's all I would do. Because, man, life is short. And if you spend your life learning rocket science, and leave that to rocket scientists, right? If you're not that smart. If you spend your lifetime learning about like these, really confusing and hard terms to trade, that's going to be, time wasted on some things you shouldn't be doing that. But you have simplified it, which I love it. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, in the Philippines on vacation, but still on the gulag here at the hotel. What's up, Forex fam? Hey, Christian, how's Philippines? I just watched Smart Money Concept over the weekend, and it's nothing close to SRC. SRC is way easier, simpler, and actually a profitable strategy. Oh, thank you. I felt like if you created a boom, you would title it 1-2 trades a day. Yep, exactly. That's what it's going to be. Raja, how low can GJ go if it breaks that low? If it breaks below 160,600, if we do break below 160,600 on pound yen, what I'm basically looking at is that we should be tapping into 159, 700 area. We should be tapping into this area to the left hand side. Yeah, that's a very good possibility because, we rejected this back on the 3rd October. And if you do break and close below this area, I think it's a pretty good range. It's like a 90 pip range here for price to continue pushing down. So we'll have to wait at this point. What do you think about visiting South Africa? I haven't planned that yet. Are you planning to come to Makkah? Inshallah. Loved your rocky roller coaster reply on Twitter. Thank you. Sir, did you manage risk on your trade in London session? Absolutely. Yes, I did. I did manage my risk. I absolutely did. I hate going in drawdown, so I like to manage my risk. Look, this is how I kept my losses small. $9 loss. So if I show you this entire history on this $5,000 account I started, there are 2 losses over here. This one right here, this was an accident. This one another accident. No, sorry, I lied. 4 losses. This is where I managed my risk, and this is again I managed my risk. I've withdrawn $325 in the last 2 weeks. I've withdrawn $325, and I think by the end of this year, I'd be able to withdraw $1,000 a week from this $5,000 account. By the end of this year, I'll be able to withdraw $1,000 a week. Man, trust me, when you get to withdrawing $1,000 a week after consistent discipline, that $1,000 a week grows to $2,000 a week like that. $2,000 a week. Once you get to $2,000 a week, it's game over. You're doing $2,000 a week withdrawals. That's like 4,000. That's like 2, 3, 4, 8, 8,000 a month from trading. Apart from the job you're doing, apart from the business you're running, $8,000 a month from trading. Imagine, so that's my goal with this, to be able to withdraw 8,000 a month from trading at the end of this year. So I hope the end of this year, my withdrawal is 8,000 from this account. I hope. So we'll see. Do you miss trading a large account? No, I don't. I have done a considerable amount of withdrawals, which will keep me perfectly fine for the rest 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. So yeah, I'm basically working on some other things at this point. So yeah, like if we look at this right here, gold, we're breaking above this area. So, it's bank holiday right now, so nothing matters other than the fact we have clean candles to the left hand side. So it could continue up till 1683, 1684, but we just gotta wait to see how this candle is gonna close. Just by watching your streams, I'm profitable. Thank you. At least tell me the place of meetup. Maybe somebody doesn't come. मैं कुर्सी अपनी ले आसा ना जी ना मैं ऐसा थोड़ी ऐसा इस तरह नहीं हो सकता. Let's see here. How can become to be so assertive as you? How do you did your beginning for training your mind with your emotions? It's simple. 1 to 2 trades a day. Just gotta stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. It's simple as that. 1 to 2 trades a day. And slowly over time, you will get consistent. So do we have to wait for gold to show confirmation to place a trade? Absolutely. I honestly think stepping away from gold today is going to be the best decision you can make, because it's a bank holiday for the US, man. Trust me. It's a bank holiday for the US, and you don't want to take a trade and then regret that trade. It's going to be very tough. So you have to basically stay calm over here. Did you feel sad when Sidhu Moosewala died? Yeah, I was sad for about 5 minutes, but then I was fine because people die every day. When can we buy Dubai Bootcamp tickets? Dubai Bootcamp link is going to be up after the stream. And yeah. Will you be raising the lot sizes? How will you do it? I will raise my lot sizes, and the way I will do it is that I will change from, I think from next week, I'm gonna, okay, if I can end the week at, $7,000 balance, then I'm gonna increase my lot sizes to 1 lot by next week. So I need to get to 7,000 to be able to increase my lots to 1 lot. 7,000. All right. My man said loot sizes. So true, Roger. Definitely looting the market with his loot sizes. You're risking around 5% per trade? No, I'm risking around 1 to 2% per trade, buddy. 1 to 2% per trade. Roger, I'm currently doing a funded account. Congratulations. Thinking of selling at the top resistance level, as I have 6 confirmations besides bank holiday. It should be a decent scalp. Well, you said thinking of selling at the top of the resistance. I don't know which resistance you're talking about, which pair you're talking about. I have no clue, but yeah, I guess that could work. Are you going to be taking trades on the live? I see. For me to take a trade on the live, I want this candle on pound yen to close below 160,600. You know, that's what I'm looking at here today. So it's going to be text box potential sells below 160.600. That's what I'm looking at on pound yen. You know, if we can get that, I think we can have a very, very good sell here on pound yen for price to continue pushing down till 159 cent 50. That's going to be the idea. And till that, I'm just going to have to wait over here. How long have you been trading with that account? This $5,000 account, I started on the 25th September. It's been 2 weeks, basically. It's been 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I've grown this $5,000 account to 6,600. Yeah. Is it a broker? Dominion Markets? No, it's a circus. Dominion Markets is a circus. It's not a brokerage. Dominion Markets LLC is the broker you want to go with. The other one is a circus. What do you see what I mean? See, like, I mean, anyway. Have you withdrawn? What have you withdraws been on the 5K account? I've withdrawn like $375 from this account so far. So let's take a look over here. So, okay, let's give a like on the stream. We have around 280 likes. Let's get to 500. If you don't get to 500, you know, it's a bank holiday. So then I'm just going to end the stream at 7:30 in 15 minutes if you don't get to 500 likes. Because, you know, if we get to 500 likes, we're going to continue on till NY Open, which is closed, and it's still not going to open. So we have 322. I liked it. Oh, nice. We had 380. We're on 500 at this point. Yeah, 500. I'm going to blackmail the YouTube stream right here. Because, hey, man, like, listen, truly, there's a lot of knowledge over here. And also, subscribe to the channel. We have 181,000 subscribers. If I don't get to 200,000 in 10 minutes, I'm going to end the stream right here. I'm joking. That's impossible. That's impossible. Hey, man, your stop loss is very small, very much risky. I don't have a trade open. How can my stop loss be too small? I don't even have a trade open at this time. But honestly speaking, the last week trades I took, all the trades I took last week, the breakdown is available on my YouTube channel now. So you can go ahead and see how I took all the trades from last week. You know, it was all profitable trades last week, except for one. Does Kervin still come on sometimes? How much fun do you need to open a company? What kind of a company are you talking about, Asian boy? What's the average lot size you use in your deals in the 5,000 account? Oh, this guy wrote 5,000K. I like, you know, I started this with lot size 0.25. Nothing crazy, 0.25 lots. I know people who use 0.25 on $1,000, which is absolutely crazy. So I started this account with 5,000, 0.25 lots, you know, then 0.5, 0.15, 0.5. Then I jumped on to 0.7. Once the account crossed 6,000, almost 6,000, I jumped to 0.7. And kept it basically consistent at 0.7, 0.5, 0.7, 0.5. So we're at 0.7 now. So my goal is to get this account up to 10,000, 10 or 15,000 by the end of this year, inshallah. If that happens, I think that's going to be amazing. And once that happens, then I think it's going to be fair to say that smart Raja concepts, they do really work. You know, because I'm not going to just bring up something and say, oh, guys, there's going to be some sort of an evidence. There's going to be evidence behind. There's always been evidence behind everything I've done in life. Always. Without evidence, you can't do things properly. You know, I remember on my 1,500 pound account, I was trading one lot. Oh, damn. Why didn't you wait on the gold trade today to break the pre-wick on the 30-minute as the previous was wickless? Because this was an impulse entry right here. Kush, you've been with us for a very long time now, and you should know by now that this is the perfect impulse entry. The way this candle closed here with a huge rejection, small bullish body. Next candle breaks the low, trend is down, pre-London volume, I mean, hey man, damn. Are you gonna go back to your big account? Yes, from January. Maybe 15th January or something like that. You don't think you are not losing good money since you are not trading your big account? No, 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 I don't. I've really tried very hard to fight my demons around money, and I am really thankful to be blessed with the amount I've made so far on my big account. I'm extremely, extremely blessed. I think I'm in a very fortunate position to have that sort of amount, which is not too much. I mean, like what, like if I have like $5-6 million, that's not basically rich at all. Like there are people who have way, way, way more, but for my position right now, I think it's absolutely beautiful. But we can all still go above. Why do you troll Don Vo? It's fun. It's fun because I don't know. Like I try to encourage him to be more lively on the live streams. Because if you're more lively on the live streams, people come back to you more, people subscribe to you more, and it's a much better interaction and stream at that point. Hey Raja, who's the richest person you know and how much net worth they have? Personally, my cousin, Amir Khan. People know him, the boxer. Yeah, that's personally I know him. So yeah, after him, I think maybe Ted and Amir. I think they're in the neck and neck right now. Neck and neck. He is not your cousin, bro. No way. Yeah, he is. 100%. Hello, Raja. Do you have a tax advisor? Amir Khan isn't your cousin. Oh my God, man. What are you guys talking about? All right, let's go back over here. Let's see. You know his family? If you know his family, ask them about me. Ask them about me if you know his family, and then they'll let you know. Did he help fund your broker? No. I live in Bolton. His grandfather, Musad Khan, isn't related to you at all. Hey, Rafe Ali, message me in Slack and I'm going to let you know. Yeah, just message me in Slack. I'm going to let you know. You look like him, to be fair. Thank you. They're all cousins. All right. So Pound Yen is now consolidating at this point right here. No, I'm not messaging you in Slack. You're going to kick me. No, I'm not going to kick you. I'm not going to kick you. Like, I know who you are. Like, I'm just going to send you something that you're going to say, oh, nice. Have you ever studied a Malaysian SNR? No. I'm Amar Khan's personal driver. I can confirm Raja is not lying. Thank you. No, I'm not going to kick you, man. Why would I kill you? If you said Imran Khan, the singer, then I would 100% believe you. No, he's not my cousin. Let's see here. Yeah, so basically right now we're just consolidating here. Gold is also kicking back because there's no volume at this time. So whenever we have no volume, it's whatever, right? I mean, there's nothing much that you can do right here. And yeah, and also Mr. Rafe, I'm pretty sure you know what's his name? His name is Uncle Shahid. Uncle Shahid Mahmood. You know him? Shahid Mahmood. His son, Sajid Mahmood. Yeah, ask Uncle Shahid about. Yeah, so we're just arranging here. And the reason why we can see this range is, again, there's no volume at this point. So, it's just going to be chilling here today. Oh, you don't know him. You don't know, then you don't know the family, because Shahid is his dad's brother. All right, let's see over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Can you give me any advice on how to hold trades for longer to get most out of it? The best way to hold trades longer is to develop confidence. Is to develop confidence in holding the trades. That's the best thing you can do, to develop confidence. And the way to develop confidence in holding the trades is whenever you feel like you're going to close a certain trade, maybe close 90%. Close 90% and leave the rest running. That's the best way to do that. You know, because then sooner or later you're going to get better at that. Let's see over here. Let's see. Do you hold XRP? No, I sold all my XRP at 50 cents. I believe XRP is going to come down to 10 or 15 cents, and then I'm gonna, like, buy more. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, can you short crypto with leverage? Yes, you can. How do I gain confidence in trading? You got to focus on 1 to 2 trades a day and understand how much your risk is. Does controller FX your student? Yes. I like to buy high and sell low. Beautiful. Are you pushing all the trades you're taking in your Slack group? On my Twitter, in Slack, we send out daily analysis. Do you break down from the high time frames to low time frames every single time? Every single time. Every single time when I come onto the charts, I break down from the high time frames to the lower time frames. I'll be right back. To Dominion Markets recently, how long is it to deposit through Bitcoin? Probably a few minutes. A few minutes, and and you can get that done in basically a few minutes. Should have sold some of my crypto portfolio in December. Oh, thank you. Do you think Nick Sean is a good trader? I don't know. You use hardware crypto wallet or software wallet? I use Binance. I've been having issues applying concepts because of low confidence. I seem to have little to no patience in drawdown. Any advice you can get? So we've shared this advice over and over again, and I'm going to share this advice again here with everybody. Whenever you have confidence issues that you want to close a trade early or in drawdown, close 90%. And then and and then leave the rest running. But you have to close 90% first. All right. Have you considered swing trading like FXLXG? No. 30-minute gold buy. I don't know. You have to wait for the candle to close. I mean, the candle's going to close in about 4 minutes over here. Let's take a look at this chart over here by Kush. Please take a look at what I was talking about. Thanks. Let's take a look over here. This is the 1 hour candle, clean range. You said this was rejection. Wait for the low to break. Yep. 1 hour breaking the low. Oh, yeah. This, what time was this? 1 hour breaking the low. Oh, yeah. I guess this candle right here, this needed to have a little bit of a body right here as well. Pre-London. Okay. Pre-London. If it didn't happen, then there's a probability of things not happening. You know, I guess that's all what it is. Because sometimes, like, this pattern right here, it doesn't play out. So, sometimes it is what it is. It's always a probability. Sometimes, the probability, most times the probability is going to be in your favor, but sometimes, probability is not going to be in your favor. But the most times I've seen that the probability is in the favor is when this candle closes with the body, but has no wick at the bottom. Controller FX isn't your student. He was your student for long. After you talk to him, you will say it's still your student. Yep, absolutely. Copies everything I do. He copies everything I do. Every single move I make, he makes the same move. I was watching your stream from 2 years ago, and the difference is your setups have become so much more simpler and effective and more profitable. Just goes to show if you give things time, levels can be reached. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think over time, whenever you do certain things with consistency, you start to become more efficient at those things, and the efficiency means that you try to simplify those concepts much more, and that then, it, makes things much better for you. Hey, master, I have certain problems to choose appropriate lot size. I don't know how to calculate lot size, long way. Could you tell them? Yeah, just manage, just understand how much your risk is going to be. How much are you going to risk? Understand risk first. Your Urdu is damn good, bro. Thank you. पाकिस्तान में रहा हूँ मैं पिछले 25 साल पाकिस्तान में रहा हूँ तो उर्दू अच्छी ना हो तो क्या अच्छी हो फारसी अच्छी हो फारसी सीखूं मैं हैं What went wrong with yourselves on Friday's gold news? I don't remember. We don't dwell on the past. Oh, what went wrong? Nothing went wrong on my cells. I think that was NFP. Yeah, NFP. I thought I closed in profits, but the spread went up and closed me negative. I have a 10,000 USD account. I only want to risk 1%. Yeah, then risk 1%. Then risk 1%. When sells calls, when you could buy puts, not FX, but still, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. When to keep stop loss below current candle low and when to keep stop loss below current candle low and when to keep stop loss above previous low. How to distinguish this? There are a lot of different scenarios, so you have to discuss. Oh, look at that. We have the 30-minute candle close. We closed above this resistance. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. 15-minute candle close with no wick on the top. So maybe if we can wick down first, we can wick down, and then when we can break the high, excuse me, very sorry about that. And then once we break the high, then price can continue to move up. Is there a withdrawal limit for Dominion markets? Yes. So if you're withdrawing more than 100,000, you have to pass all the verification stages. But other than that, there's basically no limit. Is Magic Keys available in India? It's not available in India, but it can be shipped to India. Taking trades 30 minutes before NY Open Bank holiday is a trade plan out the window. That's correct. Raja, you're on the 15-minute time frame. I am aware of that. For your second gold trade today, did you price come back to slightly drawdown? Can you explain why you choose to leave the full position open? Because I did believe that this is the volume and this is where I'm giving my trade a second chance. So that was the reason I let my trade run completely. So let's take a look right here. Yeah, it went in a little, it went in like maybe 1 pip drawdown and then it continued to push down. See right here? Then it continued to push down. This was taken in the last minute of the 15-minute candle. Last minute of the 15-minute candle. Hey Raja, should I start my challenge this week or next week? It's totally up to you. Maybe start it next week. It's a bank holiday. Would you take a trade? No, I'm not looking to take any trade at all. I'm just anticipating moves here today. I'm a move anticipator. Today I'm a move anticipator. I'm not trying to take any trades today. Nothing. Nothing happening here today. At least that's what I know. Do you have a review video on Dominion markets? No. Give a like on the stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this. Gold sells. 15-minute. Very nice. I mean, when was this? This is not from, I don't know when that was. Please don't send past charts. Do you know Roxy FX? Yes, I know him because he blocked me he had me blocked for 1 full year, and then he unblocked me for some reason. In options trading, you have to option sell a call, buy put. Okay. How long after buying the entry to Sydney Bootcamp do we get access to market fluidity? You get access to market fluidity when you get the bootcamp. You get access to market fluidity on the last day of the bootcamp. Why everyone blocks you? Because I say things how they are. I don't sugarcoat things. I I just say it how it is, man. I don't bullshit. I don't sugarcoat things, and for that reason, most people don't like what I say, because maybe it affects their signal business, or maybe it affects something like that. So, I just say it how it is. I mean, hey man, life is short. I'm 34, I got 2 kids, I got family. I don't like to bullshit around here. Inner Circle Trader, awesome. Thank you for joining the stream. How do you network with rich people? That is a very interesting question. How do you network with rich people? See, there's one way to network is and this may seem, some may find it egotistical, right? But I've been able to network with a lot of high network individuals, and most of it has been flying business class. Like I fly business class. We flew business to London, flew business to Miami, flew business to Dubai a lot of times, and that's how like a lot of high net worth people fly. And especially when I was flying to Miami, I was talking to this one guy, and he's like, yeah, I own like 1,200 condos in San Diego. Condos are like apartments. And I was like, oh, interesting. So we started talking about how we got to that point. We started talking about how I got to the point where I was, because the whole flight to Miami from Doha was like $6,000. And not everyone has $6,000 laying around to buy a business class ticket. So I think going to like I would say like high ticket events or like high ticket opportunities, you get to network with high net worth individuals. Most times that's how it works. But once you really get to talk to them, you understand like, they're just regular people. They're very normal people. They just like, seek comforts in certain things, and certain times they don't. So yeah, that's how I've been able to do that. Make a video on Dominion Market and how can make account and deposit new people have some issues and give some commission. Man, first learn how to spell, and it's very simple. If you don't know how to do that, maybe try not to trade either, because trading is way difficult than trying to deposit into a brokerage. Do you know Capital Hungary? Yes, I know him personally. He's a very intelligent person, I would say. What do you think of this quote? It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much money you make when you are right and how much money you lose when you're wrong. Absolutely correct. I stand by it 100%. And that's what I've been trying to do for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, I've been trying to see how I can really manage my risk better. Because I think when people do start trading in the beginning, their main problem is that they keep losing money. So first thing, instead of focusing on how to make money, you have to focus on how you can stop the bleeding. Right? First, you need to focus on how you can stop the bleeding, how you can lose less. It's the opposite of what we think. Because in the first time when I first started, I was mostly focused on, I want to make some money. Because in the beginning, everyone makes great money by accident, but then you start losing money. So that's what you got to focus on first, how you can lose less. And that's been the best thing I've ever focused on in the last 3 years. He doesn't have the same technical analysis. He uses trend lines. That's correct. 1K like for Raja. Thank you. Oh, we haven't reached 1,000 yet? That's totally fine. That's okay. We'll let things slide here today. Oh, we are like 850 right now. Okay, let's get to 1,000. We have 2,500 people right now, and the reason why 2,500 people, because, there's some sort of value given in this stream. So give a like on the stream so that the YouTube algorithm spreads the stream to a lot of other people, because I think this way we can spread the free knowledge. We can spread no BS way to trade throughout YouTube. That was our goal since we first started live streams. I talk a lot. Oh, okay. That's why I don't want to learn from the webinar. Might confuse my different info. Okay, that's fine as well. Risk management is the holy grail. That's absolutely correct. SRC soon to take over SMC. I think that's going to be an appropriate way to position that. Can you please tell us how to change vertical scale even more in MT4 like you? Oh man, you got to learn how to use MetaTrader 4. So as we can see right here, we have about 23 minutes left for NY Open, and there's been no volume. The bank is closed. I mean, it's a USD holiday. There's no volume here today. You know, and anyone who's trying to get or make some sort of money here today, I think you're going to be faced with a lot of problems here today. A lot of problems are going to step through your door, and you're probably going to lose money here today. So I think the best thing to do today is to just don't trade at all. I'm just going to, for NY session, I'm just going to call it quits at this point, and I'm not going to try to execute in any trades, nothing. Don would deposited more money as MT4 so you can track his profitability monthly. Thank you. Why don't you share your investor password of 5,000 account to your viewers? Because I don't owe anything to my viewers. Like all you guys watching right now, 2,500 people, I don't owe you guys jack shit. Nothing. I don't owe you guys anything. Nothing. This is what I do. I'm doing this from the goodness of my heart. You know, if you guys decide to pay me, let's say a monthly fee for doing the live streams, I'm going to share whatever you want me to share. But hey, you know, I didn't tell you to come to this live stream, so you can just leave if you don't like this. Master, help me with the math. I'm clear that I do not risk more than 1% for each trade, but I don't know how to calculate the lot size because I've seen you modify lot size. Don't do what I'm trying to do. Don't try to do what I'm doing. If you have $10,000, 1% is $100. You know, 1% is $100. So 10 pips on a one lot is going to be $100. Why no volume today? Jangir Chima, आप स्ट्रीम को बंद करें और दफा हो जाएं इधर से. Why no volume today? क्यों आए base stream पे? Why are you here on the stream? If you don't know why we have no volume here today, why the hell are you even opening the stream trying to trade? It's a USD bank holiday, my friend. That's why we have no volume today. You do this because you're trying to market your prop firm and course. Well, absolutely, yeah. It's a genius idea, right? Why don't you do it? It's a genius idea. This is prime time Forex right now. Bro, there's a lot of position size calculator on the web. Absolutely correct. Raja schooling the gulag is hilarious. Makes me laugh every time. Thank you. What do you do after the stream? After the stream, I go play with my kids. I spend time with my family. I spend time with Kobe, our dog. So that's what I do. The registration confirmation for the boot camp, you're going to get that soon. Don't worry about that, Mr. Harshtat. Soon we're going to see you there as well. Let's take a look at this chart over here. By KFC Manager. GJ had a fake out setup. Is this higher risk due to a counter trend trade? Oh, absolutely, this is a higher risk. But you made it work. So that's fine. I'm going to let that slide today. But that was a very, very good idea right here. Price came down, faked out, came back in the range. You took a buy for price to move up. Absolutely perfect. I'm not here for signals. Behave. Michael, one of these days we're going to have you as a guest. Usually on Fridays we have guests on our streams. So one of these Fridays, you know, we're going to have you as a guest on the stream. And then we can squash everything we have. But I think, like, you know, there are a lot of different ways to trade, and a lot of people, like, you know, they like certain ways to trade, or they commemorate with other people on how they trade, and that's how they find consistency. And I think that's why the Forex world is so amazing and unique, because, you know, there are a lot of different ways you can look at the market. And prices going down on gold, you know, I mean, we have New York open in about 20 minutes. So we're going to see. Oh, wow, look at that. Can we get towards 1674? 1674? Can we get to that? There's a lot of volume being pumped here. I don't know from where. Oh, wow. Something's happening at this point. Look at the spreads. Look at this jump in volume. We're running from like 1 pips to 2, 3 pips right here. Something is happening. Let's take a look over here. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Banks are closed, but remember the equity markets are open today. That's correct. But I don't understand where all this volume is coming from. Oh, wow, we've tapped into that 1674 level we have marked up. This was from looking to the left-hand side. This is where we had our rejections here from last week, 2 weeks ago. So this is great continuation from pre-London anyway. But I kind of want to know why is all of a sudden this volume coming in. Fed speech. There was no Fed speech planned. Let's take a look over here. Let's see. We have real-time news. Let's take a look at this over here. To focus energy. Nothing that I could see at this point. Stop hunt on gold? No, no stop hunt on gold. I don't believe in stop hunts. I think stop hunts are just excuses for people losing money. Russia fired a missile directly into Kyiv. Well, if they did fire a missile directly into Kyiv, that should push gold up, not down, because that's risk into the markets. IMF meeting? No. No. Tomorrow BOG intervention, second time. Yeah, probably all this consolidation on pound yen we could see break tomorrow. There wasn't any real news. I have a terminal. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it was just. Yeah, I don't know. But the main thing is no FOMO. Look at this. This was just one 5-minute candle. This was just two 1-minute candles right here. Look at this. Two 1-minute candles. One 1-minute candle went 23 pips. The second 1-minute candle went about 30 pips at this point. You know, maybe we're just being attracted towards 1674 just to tap into that, probably. You should ask someone in the inner circle. Might be complementing the trend. Might see a reversal tomorrow. Could be. Gold didn't respect Russian missiles. No. Salam Raja, it's just me. This week I'm going for 20 lots. Amazing. Very, very well done. Oh, this is probably smart money over here. Maybe smart money over here. I don't know. What do I know? It says bank holiday leads to abnormally low, abnormally high volume. That's correct as well. MT5 backtesting software name, please. Software FX. No, there is no MT5 backtesting software. There is one for MT4, but I've been saying this for a very, very long time. So the guy who made this software right here, Soft for FX, right? See the software right here? I've been using this software since 2016, and I know the guy now personally because we pushed a lot of sales through this towards him, and now we like talk here and there and stuff. And he told me that since 2017, he has made over $6.2 million just by selling this software. $100 a piece, 6.2 million since 2017. And that got me thinking that, okay, if someone can make the same thing for MT5, I think there's a lot of money to be made from that as well, but only for MT5, because this is for MT4. This software, anyway, maybe I closed it or whatever. Yeah, I closed it. So, that's only for MT4. If someone can program that for MT5, man, you're sitting on a gold mine right there. Is it true that Q4 has less volume than quarters of the year? Most times, yeah, because you got to understand, if it's a Q4, a lot of companies, a lot of hedge fund institutions are balancing out their books. They're closing audit for the last Q4. They have a lot of earnings reports that come out. So yeah, there is a lot of volume, especially when we move towards our holiday months like November, December. When we have these Black Friday sales and the Boxing Day sales in December, stuff like that. You have to understand a lot of artificial jobs created, temporary jobs are created during those months, which do have a lot of volume. What happened to Magic Keys Buy Now button? It doesn't open store. Instead, it opens reviews only for a long time now. Buy Now, Magic Keys Buy Now on the website. I think they're upgrading to something. How do we know if we got selected for the ISB meetup? How do you know? You're gonna get an email by tomorrow. If you get an email, that means you're selected, and then we're gonna have a meet and greet on Saturday in Pakistan. I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a meet and greet plus Q&A session. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be amazing. So like, we're looking at around 60 people to pull up. Should we still trade gold with bank holiday chart? I wouldn't recommend trading anything on a bank holiday, but to each their own. Is this the first time meet and greet is happening in Pakistan? No, this is the second time meet and greet is happening. The first time we had around 35 people. Now we have 60 supposedly people coming up. Is MT4 not same as MT5? No, look up the differences on YouTube and Google. What do you think for book challenge candlestick Bible by? Yeah, I think it's okay. Is there a limit on how many magic keys discount we can receive via Dominion Market commissions? Yes, only one. Location of meetup and any fees. There is a fee, but the location obviously I can't give out unless you're chosen and you paid the fee. The fee is like around, it's like maybe like 200 rupees, no, 2,000 rupees to 2,500 rupees, something like that. I'm calling it a day. See you Wednesday. Thank you, man. We'll see you on the Wednesday. MT5 is the next thing after MT4. That's correct. I'm looking for buys on gold, just waiting for more confirmation. Well, I would say maybe look for buys tomorrow. Sir, please look at USD Swiss franc. Send a chart. We're going to take a look at that. Have you seen G7 trading? No. Oh, what's happening over here? Someone's trying to zoom in. Let's help you with that. Let's turn off, disable annotations. There we go. There we go. There we go. You should add bank account permanently on Dominion Markets rather than first email. And then, yeah, we're looking into that. Can Dominion Market commissions be used for future boot camps? No, they can't. They can't be used for that. They're only up for market fluidity and magic keys. Have had great success selling, but whenever the market goes bullish, I seem to struggle. So this is something I used to struggle with myself in the beginning, right? Normally, naturally, it's very normal for us to see price go down. So whenever we see price go down, it's like, very, naturally we see, okay, like, things are falling down, let's take a sell. Naturally, we're more inclined towards selling because price is falling, going down, because all we've heard in the past are like, companies going bankrupt, people failing. Normally we have a lot of negative annotations associated with life, business, and investing. Investing, people lose money, things go down, things fall, planes fall, rockets fall, things fail. So whenever things go down, we're like, okay, sell. We're naturally inclined towards that. Naturally we're not inclined towards buys. Only a few people are inclined towards buys. But as you trade, what you're going to understand is that with the force price moves down, it moves up in the same way. You should create a backtesting software for MT5 with developer Raja. Would take over the market. Honestly, if I do create a software like Software FX for MT5, the same that they have for MT4, you know what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. There are some people who don't like when someone gets success. And if I do that, they'll say, oh, now Raja has a simulator for MT5. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Raja trying to make more money with a simulator for MT5. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. And it's an idea. And whoever can do it first, let me know. Let me know. And I'm going to help you market that if you can do it first. But if I do it, it's just going to be me. You did not upload the price action breakup in Slack. Not today because of the bank holiday. Is the Smart Raja concept an upgrade course of market fluidity? No, it's not an upgrade course. Yeah, it is. But if you're in market fluidity, you don't have to pay anything. Yeah, you can't deposit through Bitcoin and withdraw through bank account. It has to be the same method. I'm going to do it, Raja. Awesome. Miru, Do it. The question is why the guy who made software FX for MT4 hasn't made an upgrade for MT5, because I think MT5 uses a different language, or maybe it was a lot to do in MT5, or maybe he just doesn't want to move up to MT5. Maybe he doesn't want to move up to MT5. Maybe, you know. Is Dubai Bootcamp cover the updated SRC? Yes. The Dubai Bootcamp is going to be the first in-person look into the Smart Raja concepts. Every time I say Smart Raja concept, it's just hilarious to me, but you know, SRC. Can you do analysis on Bitcoin? Yes, Bitcoin is going to continue moving down. I think we should see 10,000 on Bitcoin in 2023. In 2023, we're going to see 10,000 on Bitcoin. First, we're going to see 15,000, and then we're going to see 10,000 in 2023. MT5 uses the same language and very much a OOP and not so easy compared to MT4. Yeah, there we go. What percentage of monthly profit should I set? That's totally up to you. That is not analysis. Yeah, it is. That's perfect analysis. If you look at what's happening fundamentally people don't have any money. Fundamentally, interest rates are going up. The US government is looking at a higher interest rate up into the 4s. They're looking at 4.0, 4.25 interest rates in the US. And if the US increases interest rate, Canada is going to follow. Pound is going to follow. Australia is going to follow. New Zealand is going to follow. Germany, Italy, all the major countries in the world are going to follow suit. They will follow the same interest rate increases. And what's that's going to do? That's going to increase prices. That's going to increase mortgages. That's going to increase your rentals that you have. It's going to increase everything. And once those increases happen, people will not have money put towards crypto. When people don't have money to put towards crypto, what's going to happen? There's going to be surplus of crypto into the market. And whenever we have surplus of anything into the market, what happens to price? Price comes down. And that's what's going to happen. Price is going to come down because people are not going to have cash to put towards crypto. That's why you're seeing prices of watches come down. You're going to see prices of supercars come down. And prices of things are going to get hard, man. Very hard. We already have a surplus of crypto NFTs. Look at NFTs, man. NFT prices are also down. Where are all these NFT people? They're gone. They're not here anymore. The mama mentality, I don't know what that is. I don't have mama mentality. I have Raja mentality. When I wake up, I have a set amount of things I have to do during the day, and I try to do each thing at the best of my ability. Raja, check out this so-called Canada Crypto King. Oh yeah, I saw this. Crypto King, I saw this. He was running a Ponzi over here, and basically he couldn't keep up with that Ponzi. And, you know, things just went south for him. It was just like, you know, taking money from John and paying to Paul. That's what happened right here. It was a massive Ponzi. He couldn't keep up, and it got blown out of the water. Yeah, too bad, so sad. Which city you will meet up? Rawalpindi. You'll find the BS investments will die off. That's correct. Actually, your mentality is mama mentality. Thank you. Thoughts on crypto face? No idea who that is. Do you recommend NASDAQ 100 focus on it? I recommend 1 or 2 currency pairs or instruments and just focus on them for 3 months, and everything's going to change for you. MT4 uses C++ language, while MT5 uses Metacode's language 5. That's why it's called MT5. Oh, interesting. Any plans of coming to Quetta? Quetta? No plans. But I do know the IG. No, I'm not going to say anything because then they'll say, oh no, you don't know this person. I'm very well connected in Pakistan. I'm very, very well connected in Pakistan. People don't understand that. My family is very, very well connected in Pakistan. I have the IG of 2 provinces on my phones, IG police. I know Zafar Sapari, if people know him here. Zafar Sapari. I know the Hooker family. We know them. Alhamdulillah, done iftars with them a lot of times, met up with them a lot of times on weddings and stuff like that. So, yeah, different things. Do you suggest taking trades? So, someone said, oh, you're the Andrew Tate of Pakistan, as he is Andrew Tate in Romania. No, not at all. All right, here we go. Pound yen. We're trying to break above here. Cover Muiz से मिला हूं मैं, लेकिन I don't know him well enough. Do you know Khurram Sheikh? No, I don't know him. Bolo Zuba Kasari, I don't know. I'm following what you said, focusing only on US 30, most important 2 to 3 trades a day. That's correct. Gold hourly wick fill. We have 2 minutes left. Hourly wick fill, it's more like a rejection because the 15-minute is going up. It's more like a rejection right here. How long would you say us current 9-to-5ers have to try amplifier savings until shit hits the fan for a while? I find myself waking up even more stressed than usual these days, knowing I have current debt on my shoulders working to pay it off, knowing the economy is not headed in a good direction right now. I would say put that stress towards starting something online. Something, anything, something online. Because man, trust me, people always have money to buy anything online. Anything online. Pick a product. The best way, if I go broke, right? If I go broke, and if I have, let's say, $2,000, $1,000, or $2,000 to my name, and if I go broke, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a product online which is working. Okay, so I know about the fitness industry, right? I know about the fitness industry. What I can do is I can maybe pick a product online, maybe a wrist strap, or one of those muscle relaxer guns or whatever. I can brand them and get a sample, get 5, 6, 7 samples. And what I'm going to do is I can get influencers on my side, and I can send those samples to those influencers, and I'm going to say that, hey, keep this product. All you got to do is shout out this product. That's all what you got to do. That's it. All what you got to do. Shout out this product, and then that will drive traffic to you, and people will buy that product from you, and there you have a small business that makes you a little bit of money. That's how we started Magic Keys. Basically, that's how we started Magic Keys. With Magic Keys, that's all what we did. We sampled 5 products. We sent that to 5 influencers, and then we had them, market them. That's it. That's how we started Magic Keys. And our last shipment of Magic Keys was 10,000 units. We started Magic Keys with 0 money. That's what we did. So that's what you got to do. Find something online. 9 to 5 is not going to help you at all. 9 to 5 is not going to help you. And man, trust me on that. Trust me 100%. If you're waking up stressed every day, there are 90% people who wake up stressed every day knowing that the economy of the world or the economy of your country or wherever you are is not heading in the right direction. Not even 90%, 99% people are feeling the same exact way. And out of those 99%, only 1% people are trying to do something online. Only 1%. Trading is not gonna make you millions of dollars. Only 1% are gonna make it. But starting anything online is going to help you with that. Because man, trust me, in this times of stress, when you can sell one product online, that's so much exciting that you got one order, something you brought online and into your home, and now someone buys it. You're like, okay, perfect. Now I got to pack it all up. I got to pack it in a nice box, and I got to ship it off. And once you ship it off, and person gets the product, they say, man, thank you, man, it's such a nice product. Now you're motivated to do more. So when you wake up, instead of feeling stressed, you're like, okay, you know what? How can I focus on this product part-time while working a 9 to 5 job? And that's how you build something online. Man, I've been saying this since 2020. Since 2020 started, we started a group called Growth Domain, and people who are in market fluidity, they know that I started Growth domain in 2020. And the main reason I started that was to empower people to start something online. Consultancy you can do. You can start a service online, you can start a product online. Back then we had guys selling these neon signs, which you could put back up on your wall, because at that time, 2020, everyone was working from home, and everyone had their home office, and all they had to do was to make their home office beautiful, because everyone was working from home. They needed to have a good ambience in their home office. So that's my best advice for people right now. Like we're going into we're going to go into like a very tough time in 2023. The debt is going to get higher, rents are going to get higher, mortgage rates are going to get higher. The best thing you can do is to start something online. People always have money to buy things online. Trust me on that. Can you help with some business ideas to start online? Man, there's so much you can do online. Trust me, there's so much you can do online. There's Bradley Martin, right? He recently was reviewing these earphones on one of his podcasts. Man, like go to Alibaba.com, go to 1660.com, AliExpress.com, and figure out what you're interested in, what product which you can sell passionately. Oh, okay, what's this? I started with 4 products a year ago. Now I have 10 employees managing 100 clients an hour, selling 86 products over 4 social platforms, all here in Pakistan. Oh, wow. Wonderful. People want everything available right now. Hey, Raja, can you start my online business for me? Man. So, since it's a bank holiday, this is what we're going to do. We're going to explore some options. We have around 2,600 people here watching. So it's a bank holiday. There's no trading. So we're going to explore some options right here. Alibaba.com, right? Let's go to Alibaba.com. We're going to explore some options right here. And the best option that I can explore, what I'm interested in, is the fitness industry. And let's do that right here. Fitness, right? Let's go to fitness, whatever. Let's open this right here. All right, let's scroll down over here. Oh wow, look at this. Girls use this a lot. Adjustable nephropene weight workout. Man, girls use this a lot. If you go to instagram.com, you continue as Raja Banks. Okay, continue. Oh, I gotta do this. All right, let's change this here a little bit. Let's go to instagram.com. Not now. Instagram.com. Raja Banks. Oh, who's this guy? All right, fitness. Let's go to fitness. And all right, let's do this. Fitness, whatever. Okay, so we are fitness. We need to see some. Man, how do you do this? Like, I'm so stupid at doing this. I need to find any fitness influencer, right? Let's say whatever, right? Let's find some fitness influencer. Let's go over, I think this is the person right here. Okay, person, 2.6 million followers, right? Look for someone who has like 500,000 followers. Girls use these pads all the time. Like I've seen them in the gym. Where are they? Right here, right? Brand it with a catchy brand, nice logo, send one off. You get it for like $2, right? Nephropene padded workout, nephropene padded weight. Okay, let's Google this right now. Nephropene padded weight. We Google that. They're on Amazon. Oh no. I think they sell for nephropene padded weight for legs. There we are. These ones right here. So they sell for around $15, $18, maybe $13, whatever, and you're getting each for like $1.30, right? And we're still into fitness. You sell these gloves, brand them. Look at these girls use these as well, brand them. High quality fitness, yoga, gym wear, whatever. There are a lot of things in fitness you can do. You can also sell like earphones as well. Let's go back over here, Alibaba.com. You can maybe brand your earphones as well. Look at this. Someone's selling a knockoff of Magic Keys right here as well. Can you imagine knockoff for Magic Keys without the software? You can sell water bottles here as well. You know, you can do this. What's this? This is, oh, tech stuff, mouse pads, customize, you know, everything, anything and everything you can do. So, you know, just got to do some research over here. What's the name of the Uncle Ted broker? Traders Domain. Can you suggest any source who can help me in understanding process of exporting ready-eat meat, chicken to curry? What the fuck are you talking about? Meat? LMO caught red-handed. Yeah. Education is the best legacy. That's correct. Are you teaching these guys to drop ship? No. Do you think candle flip is good for gold? Yep. Can you please give advice between trading and selling online? I just did. The last maybe 15 minutes was advice on how to sell online. Will you consider being an investor for business if you had opportunities, or being a founder? Yeah, maybe. Like, I've invested in 2 businesses right now. But anyway, I'm going to head off over here, and I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday for another beautiful live stream. So I do appreciate everyone who came on. It's an honor to serve everyone here today. There was no volume. You know, probably we're going to have a lot of volume here tomorrow. So we're going to maybe, like, you know, keep up with my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link is in my description. My Twitter link. I post all my trade ideas on Twitter. For the pre-London trade ideas are posted on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. Anyways, we're going to see you guys Wednesday. Adios. Check DM for business proposal. All right. See ya.